On this week's episode of What the Net, Jurassic World just released a short film. But why? There is a hell of a lot of movies coming out this week, and I don't know which one to see first. Let's break that down. Hello and welcome to What the Net, the show where we talk about the things on the internet that I want to talk about and you want to hear about. My name's Jake Miller, and thank you for being here today. We have quite a lot to talk about today, and so before we get into it, smash that subscribe button down below, join the channel. We have a lot of entertainment, movies, just wacky stuff that we're seeing on the internet, because the internet is vast. It will mainly revolve around movies, so if you're into movies, Netflix, all that stuff, don't forget to smash the button. Now let's dive straight into the first topic. Jurassic World. Do you remember that movie? It's the sequels to the Jurassic Park franchise. Now, me personally, I think the only good one that ever came out was Jurassic Park. The OG, one of my favourite movies of all time. I didn't think that the sequels were that good. They were okay. They're fun to watch. And in the new ones, about the same. They're fun to watch. Except for The Lost World. I thought there were so many problems with that movie. And the biggest question I had leaving the movie, how is it Jurassic World when there was only about 10 dinosaurs that got released into the wild? They can be tranked. They can be shot. They're not gods. And so I was really curious about what a world would look like. And I guess I'm disappointed because I wish that there was a world of dinosaurs rather than 10 in the Los Angeles County. And so I heard that they were making a short film, which was going to be a sequel to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and also a prequel to the third Jurassic World movie, whatever it's going to be titled. I didn't, however, realise that it was going to be released on YouTube. It was released on YouTube. I've watched it. And here's my overall thoughts. Firstly, I don't think we needed this movie. However, I haven't seen the third film, and maybe they've realised after hashing out the script that there isn't really any room for this part of the story. And so this part of the story, it's only 9 minutes long, but it basically takes place at a caravan park, and it's really used to show what life would be like with dinosaurs roaming among them. And to be honest, I didn't really like it. Like Fallen Kingdom, I thought it was annoying. Annoying that the characters did what they did. I think there's a whole heap of ways to show the terror and how hard it would be to live in a world with these prehistoric creatures. However, the way that they've shown them in Jurassic World and in this new incarnation, this short film, the characters are just idiots. I do have to say though, stay till the very end. Stay till the very end. It's 8.5 minutes long. But when they start having the credits at the end, stay through that because I thought that part was probably the best part of the short film and the best part of all the Jurassic World movies. That's what I want to see in this next film. I'm not going to give anything away, but make sure you go check it out on YouTube. I'm going to link it below. It is worth a watch, but at this stage, do I think it was needed? No. Do I think it added anything? No. Do I think it's worth a watch though? Maybe. But let me know down below in the comments. Have you seen it? Did you enjoy it? Did you think it added to anything? And did this build your anticipation for the third Jurassic World film? It was, now that I think about it, a weird place to put it because it didn't connect to anything. I did think they were going to at least release the third title at the end of this, but they didn't. Let me know down below. And speaking of movies to see, this week is huge, at least in Australia, because I know a couple of these films had already come out in the States. But here in Australia, this week is huge for moviegoers. I'm just going to read down the list of all the movies that are coming out this weekend. And this isn't in any order, it's just how they've released it on the page. We have Dora and the Lost City of Gold, Abominable, Good Boys, Ad Astra, Ugly Dolls, and Rambo Last Blood. Damn. Just if you're not a huge movie fan and you're watching this by chance, they usually release about 1, maybe 2, and it's a rarity that we get 3 or 4. We had this last Christmas, where there was a whole bunch of movies being released. Mary Poppins, Bumblebee, Aquaman, all within a couple of weeks of each other. This is all 1 week. And so I guess my question to you guys, which one are you guys going to see first? Are you going to see a couple this weekend? Are you going to wait a couple of weeks to see some others? Or are you just not bothered about some at all? I'm telling you now, and not because they're kids' movies, but Dora, probably not going to see, even though I've heard good things about it. Abominable, again, probably not going to see. And Ugly Dolls, I have heard horrible things about, so I am not going to see. But on the other end of the spectrum, Good Boys, that came out in America at least a month ago. Maybe even 2. I have heard great things about it, and I cannot wait to see that. That will be my number 1. Next up, Ad Astra. Brad Pitt, just saw him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He killed it, crushed it. I cannot wait to see this movie. Gonna go see that next. And lastly, because I feel I have to, more on me, Rambo Last Blood. The trailers haven't impressed me. It hasn't looked that good to me, but I loved the first Rambo. I loved the second Rambo. I kind of liked the third Rambo. And the last Rambo that he did, which was meant to be his last, I was indifferent to. But we do have school holidays coming up, so I understand why there's more movies than usual coming out. And if you look at the past couple of weeks' box office, it's really been the end of summer movies, and we're in need for some fresh blood, or last blood, if you're going to see Rainbow. But let me know down below in the comments, are you going to see any of these? Are you going to see a couple of these? I did say last week that we're in a bit of a drought with movies, and to wait till next week, and there's going to be a bit of a flood. So here we go. I think there's something for everyone here, so let me know down below. And so that's all we've got time for today on What the Net. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know down below in the comments all your thoughts and ideas on today's topics. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am still in the cast. I just really needed to take it out and stretch it a little bit. And I thought filming this video would be the right time, because I do a lot of gestures. But as soon as this is done, straight back into the cast. Not excited for that. We'll have another episode coming out on Thursday, so stay tuned. And if you haven't yet, check out my second channel, Watch My Life Vlogs. Completely and utterly dedicated to vlogs in my life. Very self-explanatory. Make sure to smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications, leave a like, leave a comment, all that stuff you want to do. Hope you guys have a great week, and as always, whatever your passion, work hard and be lucky.